this happen, the governor should also be worried. And the first thing the governor ordinarily should do would be to look out for, okay, if this is an organization, an agency of government, there should be, you know...
First, the communication to him that these people are coming?
No. First, before you even get to that, even if there is no communication, there should be a law to say, okay, these people are in existence by virtue of this law. And so when they claim to be affiliated to an agency of government, like the commissioner had said, you know, you correspond with the agency, and the agency had consistently come out to say, well, we really don't have such an organization that is affiliated to us. And so, for the ordinary Lagosians, you would be, you know, worried that, you know, with all of this insecurity going on, and some people wearing black on the highway without any special recognition, then we should do something about it.
Okay, let me ask the Commissioner for Transport, Lagos State, Kade Okpefa. Now, the reports that you must have had would have given you enough details. Does that detail include these men in black, in inverted commas, open and closed? Do they have arms? Do they carry batons? Do they carry any kind of weaponry?
On the 28th, when the force came on the road to terrorize the people of Lagos, at the point when they saw that the last man men were determined to keep the traffic flow, because after a while, last man left the place for them, and the whole of that toge was in confusion, traffic, and the team backed down to Third Mainland Bridge. And when the radio came that we need to free the place, the men moved on to free it. They then attacked the last man, and they came out with charms, they came out with bottles, they came out with cordials, they came out with sticks, and they came out with whips. The men did not report seeing them coming out with anything like guns or whatever. On the 21st and on the 22nd, they now moved to attack the last moment right in their office at Anthony and at their duty post at My 12, K2, and Ojota.
They attacked last
They attacked them physically. They moved,
with what?
They
Bare
moved,
hands or with weapons?
No, we have some of the vehicles arrested. They parked their vehicles loaded with bottles, and they threw bottle at them, and you know.
With the view to use broken bottles.
Broken bottles. So we have not seen our men have not reported ammunitions. Maybe what happened on Thursday, where the police will have involved seize of a plane. We don't have that. But you see, what they came out with was, they came out with charms, unusual. They came out with bottles. They came out with cutlasses. And they came out with men that are big, every superb men. They came out with those people.
Bodybuilders, okay.
Bodybuilders, yeah.
It is important to say once again that the representative of FERMA Shopi Task Force, the so-called Olawale Oyebo, National Publicity Secretary of FERMA Shopi Task Force, needs to step out
and there's somebody who also kept continuously sending out press statements.
Right, he's the one.
Okay,
should come out and you know explain further, because if the government of the state is operating
of FERMA has made statement, Shopi, and the national coordinator of Shopi, and the presidency too.
We need them to speak, and that's where I'm going to. That's why I need to ask you, if these guys are not talking, and they pose, well, in the immediate, a threat to the security of Lagosians, and you as the Commissioner for Transport, you have a mandate to secure them. Why don't you then move on to the federal government presidency and say, are these your people? If they're not, let me throw them out of my state.
Done that. The Commissioner of Police have spoken. And you should understand when the Commissioner of Police says, I don't know you. That tells you there is a security issue. Strongly speaking, this is how that stuff in the northeast of Nigeria started. And I want to alert Lagosians, we need to be very, very careful. This is how what is happening in the northern part of the country started. Some group of people call themselves something, and everybody felt to their advantage they are useful. And when they now became something terror to everybody, it became uncontrollable. Now it's not only a Nigerian problem, it's now an international issue. Now it has started in Lagos. We were told by a former president that some group of people have been trained somewhere. A week after, PM News reported it, they have been found in Lagos, 5,000 of them. Shortly after that, they came onto the road. They attacked Nigerian policemen. They attacked Nigerian policemen. I'm not saying they attacked Lasma. They never attacked Lasma to the extent of fighting. They attacked Lasma and ran away. Because Lasma and the Lagos State government, we are capable to get them off the road. We have left this for the security agency that is detailed to handle this kind of situation. Now they have attacked the Nigerian police force. You know whom they have attacked? They have attacked the president of Nigeria by virtue of that attack. They have attacked the people of Nigeria, and we have kept quiet.
May I ask you, I remember you saying that the commissioner of police said he wouldn't go to where they are to pull them out, but if they come out, is it that there is a place that they are stationed?
Less than 1 kilometer from here.
Okay.
They have a what do you call it?
A
Compound, a base.
A compound. With
Did you say less than 1 kilometer from
less than 1 kilometer from
I just described it. It's on the highway. As you're driving to Ojota now, just before that footbridge.
The old toll gate.
The old toll gate. Just by the old toll gate, you see Julius Berger.
On your way to Ikosi.
Camp. Immediately after Julius Berger camp, you would see.
So would you, sorry if I can ask Liboros, are we saying here that we have a bunch of people that could be engaged in some level of criminality, and we're saying that they have a right to assembly and they can assemble there as long as they seemingly are peaceful?
Because when this issue started, there was one press release they did. I forgot the name of the guy now. He said that he was part of those mobilizing for ACN and now APC, and that he jumped ship. Now he's in PDP and mobilizing for PDP to alleviate poverty, and maybe that is why they are scared of him, and that is really had nothing to do with the election. And then also, at some point, some people also raised alarm during the immigration recruitment scandal that we are watching, and there is also a recruitment scandal going on right at the toll gate where people are being charged 35,000 naira for uniforms. And then only God knows what they are going to use them for. I heard all this from people too. And so, since we all have right to peaceful assembly, if they assemble peacefully, you can't, what if it's a recruitment agency that's recruiting for one organization somewhere? But the issue where the government should become worried is the moment they come out to say, we want to take over the maintenance of traffic in so and so place, be it federal road, be it state road, because like I said, it's not, elections are around the corner. We know the way elections are conducted here. It's not something you just fold your hands. And then also, Lagosians know fully well that you have Lasma on our road and you have Nigerian police. I have never seen a situation where the men of the kick against indisciplined people come out to control traffic, because that is not their mandate. And then also, when you now say you have a P program, and P, as we know it, it's not for you to begin to control traffic. It will say, okay, subsidy reinvestment. And so if it is subsidy reinvestment, it is to cushion the effect of the petroleum subsidy, on the removal of subsidy on people. And so if that is the essence, to create job, also the essence is to maintain federal roads, then our federal roads that are potholes, by now we should have been seeing them all patched up, and not to control traffic when there is no enabling law.
On a final note, are you saying that the Commissioner for Transport and Lagos State government is helpless in this matter?
No, they are not. They are not.
So what should they do?
What they should do, they have done. I learned that, was it last week, the police commissioner and some police...
seem to be working. What else can they do?
No, it is. The state government cannot, resort to self-help also.
Okay.
They will need to collaborate with the men of the Nigerian police. And so we learned the police, there was even in the papers, the police swept on them, arrested them after the riot. Okay. And so that's the right step in the right direction. But whether they have cause to be worried, truly they have cause to be worried.
Commissioner, what should Lagosians do? Should we be scared, or you're in charge, you're in control?
Assure Lagosians that the government of Lagos is a responsible and a responsive government. We will take every action that is necessary to maintain and to continue the maintenance of the existing peace and secured environment we have, that will do everything possible to ensure that no group of people, individuals that are illegal, faceless, or unauthorized will take over the traffic management of the state, and that we are capable, and we are appealing to whoever are the sponsors to desist. That's one. Two, we are appealing to the agencies that they have claimed to be working for, that is the FERMA, the SHOPI, and the presidency, to speak out. And finally, we are appealing, while we commend the police command, we are appealing to them to continue their vigilance and to ensure that no vandals, no criminals, no terror groups or faceless group is allowed to terrorize the people of Lagos. And to the people of Nigeria, we want to inform them that just like it happened in the northern part of Nigeria, similar thing may or is about to take place in Lagos, that they need to take action.
Okay. What are your final words?
All right. Yeah, we have to wrap up now. I just wanted to check with you, from what you know of these people and what you've seen, that location you mentioned, are they still there, assembled there?
Coming here this morning, I didn't see any of them.
You didn't see any of them. Okay, on that note, we'll have to wrap up.
All right, thank you so much, gentlemen, for speaking up on this matter, and I hope most Nigerians are telling one another about what the Commissioner for Transport just mentioned. Thank you so much, Mr. Kayode Okwefa, Commissioner for Transport, Lagos State. And also thank you, Mr. Liboros Oshoma, a legal practitioner. I like to stay strong.
My
On that note, Sunrise will be back